Very good morning, aspirants. This is me, Yasmin Gill, presenting to you the PIB MCQs of 16th of December. You can follow all these courses on Unacademy as well as rate and review the courses. And how can you do so? Quickly go on Unacademy, search PIB December. You'll come across an MCQ course. Click on that particular course and under it, under review section, you can write a review as well as give star ratings. So December would be ending in this 15 days or so. And if you wish the initiative to continue, do give the rate and reviews. So let's begin with a couple of instructions. Do watch PIB summary yesterday's, that will help you scoring better. And once you do attempt all these questions, that is 10 questions, do mention your scorecard underneath. So let's begin with the first question. Which among them is correct? A. Ministry of Ayush was created in 2014. B. It was earlier known as Department of Ayush. And C. Ayush has 6 systems under it. So looking at options here, if you look at the first two of them, yes, we know they are correct. Earlier it was known as Department of Ayush under Ministry of Health, but in 2014 it was separated into a ministry. So A and B are correct here. But if you look at option C, now you might think 5 of them are given as evident in the name itself, Ayush. Plus there is naturopathy, and 7th one there is Sova Rigpa. So we have here only A and B as the correct options. You can also read more about these particular Indian traditional systems on these links given. Next. Which among them are correct? A. Nidhi are mainly meant to inculcate habit of savings among its members. B. The funding's primary source comes from contribution via members. C. They do not fall under regulation of Ministry of Corporate Affairs. D. They are included in definition of NBFCs, that is non-banking finance corporations. So I hope you had studied about Nidhis. They are very popular in South India and they come under economic section, right? So looking at options here, the A part of it is correct. To inculcate habit of saving. So to inculcate savings, yes, Nidhis are there. And if you look at option B, their funding source, yes, it primarily comes from its members' own, members' savings, etc. And if you look at option C, they do not fall under Ministry of regulation of Ministry of Corporate Affairs. This is wrong. They do fall under regulation of Ministry of Corporate Affairs. If you look at option D, they are included in definition of NBFCs. Yes, this is absolutely correct. So we here have A, B and D as the correct options. Next. Which among them is the condition for a company to contribute to political funding? A. It must be at least 3 financial years. I mean to say here, it is not a complete statement. It must be existing from at least 3 last financial years. B. It must be a government company. C. There is no limit to the contribution that they can make. D. It can be a foreign company as well. So this we did in PIB. If you look at options here, the first one, yes, this is absolutely correct. At least it must be existing from the last 3 financial years. This is correct. B, it must be a government company. No, it should not be a government company. If you look at option C, there is no limit to the contribution that they can make. This is also wrong. There is an upper limit which will go and read in the next slide. And if you look at option D, it can be a foreign company. Absolutely not. It cannot be a foreign company. So here we have only A as the correct option, and not a government company as well. And there is an upper limit. It may contribute up to 7.5% of during the last 3 years to a political party, and that political party must be registered under Representation of People's Act. So coming to next question, which among them is correct for Satguru Ram Singh, whose anniversary we are to celebrate this year? A. He was a soldier in the army of Maharaja Ranjit Singh's successors. B. He founded the Kuka movement, which is known so because of the loud shrieks that they used to emit. C. He favored idol worship. And D. He was deported to Rangoon by Britishers. So it's important to know about Satguru Ram Singh. And if you look at the options here, the first one, yes, he was initially a soldier, but then he turned into a social-religious reformer. And if you look at option B, he founded the Kuka movement. Absolutely correct. It is also known as Namdhari movement. And why are they known as Kuka? Because Kuk in Punjabi, it means loud shrieks. And Satguru Ram Singh, he belonged to Punjab. So therefore, the movement was known as Kuka movement because of the loud shrieks that they used to emit. If you look at option C, this is absolutely wrong. He favored idol worship. He did not. If you look at option D, yes, he was deported to Rangoon by Britishers. So we here have A, B and D as the correct options while he was against idol worship. Next question. So we have which among them is correct for LCU L58. We did not do this in PIB. We will be doing it from here. A. It is a landing craft utility ship. B. It is designed by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited for the Indian Navy. C. It is an indigenously designed warship. So this is important from defense perspective. And coming to options here, Hereby, all of them are the correct options for LCU L58. Now, you have to tell me in the comment section where is this popular shipyard limited, shipbuilders limited located. That is Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. Very important defense shipyard. Do tell in the comment section in which cities it is located. So, hereby we have all of them as the correct options. Next, which among them is true of BrahMos? A. It is a 3-stage missile system. B. Its speed is close to 3 Mach and its range is close to 290 kilometers. C. It operates on fire and forget principle. D. It is the first supersonic cruise missile known to be in service. So, very important collaboration between India and Russia dependent upon the name of 2 rivers. One is Brahmaputra, other is a river from Russia. So, looking at options here, the first one is absolutely wrong because this is not a 3-stage, rather it is a 2-stage missile system. The first stage is solid and the second is liquid propellant. If you look at option B, speed close to 3 Mach and range close to 290 kilometers, absolutely true. If you look at option C, yes, it operates on fire and forget principle. If you look at option D, this is also correct and amazing, I would say, manifestation of our good efforts at it. So, hereby we have all B, C, D as the correct options. Yes, the first one was wrong because it is a 2-stage system. And also important point is that Russia and India have now agreed to extend the range of BrahMos beyond 300 kilometers. Next, who among them, which among them is correct for angel investors? A. They are mainly to promote entrepreneurship. B. They provide a one-time capital. C. They provide ongoing support to the entrepreneur. D. Their main intention is to make profits by boosting startups. So, quickly looking at the options here, the first one is absolutely correct. Now, you might think out of B and C, one will be correct, but amazingly both are correct because it might be a one-time capital or it might be an ongoing support to the entrepreneur. So, A, B, C, all of them are correct. If you look at option D, their main intention is to make profit by boosting startups. This is wrong because this is not there for angel investors, rather it is for venture capitalists who are mainly focused on profit making. Next, which among them are true? A. Fund of funds is managed by SIDBI. B. Short-term cooperative rural credit fund is to provide refinancing to cooperative banks by NABARD. C. Both of them are correct, or D. None of them is correct. So, this is directly picked from PIB and hereby both of them are correct. This is first one is for boosting entrepreneurship and startups mainly, and second one is to refinance cooperative banks. So, both of them are correct here. Next question. What is true of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana? A. It has replaced the existing National Agri Insurance Scheme and modified National Agri Insurance Scheme. B. It is aimed at increasing the insurance cover to 30% of the total cropped area. C. Private insurance companies will also play a role in implementing the scheme. D. There is no upper limit on government subsidy to it. So, very important scheme also in context of our rainfall and weather dependent agriculture systems. So, if you look at option A here, yes, it is absolutely correct. It has replaced these 2 popular and erstwhile schemes of crop insurance. If you look at option B, this is wrong. Why? Because it does not aim to increase it to 30%, rather to 50% of the total crop area. If you look at option C and D, yes, they both are correct. Whatever be the amount, the government will be paying it. So, hereby we have A, C, D as the correct options. Next, what is true among these? A. GDP deflator is the ratio between GDP at current prices to GDP at constant prices. B. It covers all goods and services produced in the country. C. Both of them are correct, or D. None of them is correct. So, if you have done economics, this would be an easy hit for you. So, hereby both of them are the correct options. And by the way, also to add to your knowledge, WPI, that is Wholesale Price Index, does not cover services equitably. So, but GDP deflator, it does cover goods and services equitably. So, that's it for today. If you find the initiative useful to you, do not forget to rate and review the videos. Thank you so much.